At the end of the day, I gave this little guy an opportunity. He should be thanking me. I'm paying him. I'm his boss. He reports to me, and I'm gonna fucking son him on November 14th. So fuck you, little man.
You pay me? Are you paying me?
100%, yeah.
100%? 100%. Facts?
Correct.
Yes? Correct?
Correct. I'm your daddy.
Who you got? Tank or Jake? I don't know. Tank better whoop Jake Paul ass. I ain't even go.
The face-off between Jake Paul and Gervonta, Tank Davis, had already grabbed attention with clown props, heated insults, and a $2 million side bet. But the real drama started after the cameras stopped rolling. Backstage, tensions exploded as both sides exchanged loud words and threats, creating such an intense situation that security had to step in before it became a physical fight. What happened behind the scenes gave fans a completely different view of this matchup, showing that it is no longer just about Jake's size advantage or Tank's knockout power. Now, it is about pride, reputation, and how far each fighter is willing to go when no one is watching. Looking back at the press conference, Jake Paul, standing much taller, arrived prepared to provoke Tank at every opportunity. He mocked Tank's height by comparing him to a young sparring partner, brought clowns on stage to make fun of Tank's hairstyle, and repeatedly targeted Davis's past legal troubles during the heated exchange.
Anybody that ever rocked a mohawk is a clown. We all know this. Anybody rocked a mohawk. Name
You want to see clowns? You want to see clowns? Gervonta, you're the clown, buddy. You're the clown, Gervonta. Any man who puts his hands on a woman is the clown.
Now, since we on this, if I put my hands on females or anything like that, right? If I put my hands on females or anything like that, you know how I mean? Female, like, come on, it would be mad. You see how when I don't even want to bring up nobody thing, what's the name about that? But P Diddy, when things got like that, no, listen. When one female did a charge, it was mad females coming out, right? So if I hit a female, right, wouldn't it be mad other females? Like I ain't been just with one female. Like I'm 30 years old. Like let's be real. I've been with more than one female. Wouldn't mad females come out and say something about me hitting them? No.
Gervonta, Tank Davis remained relatively calm through most of Jake Paul's insults, but the situation changed when Jake began bringing up allegations related to domestic violence. That was the moment Tank finally reacted, firing back with strong words and directing his anger not only at Jake Paul but also at Jake's trainer, J. Leon Love. The atmosphere quickly became much more intense as emotions took over, and the rivalry reached a whole new level.
A lot of boxing fans aren't happy with the fact you've taken this fight rather than the road rematch, fights with the likes of Shakur, Devin Haney, Teofimo, etc. What do you make of that reaction? And can we still expect to see those fights?
Why should I care what they think? When y'all switch every. Somebody can have a bad day and y'all switching on who y'all favorite fighter is or who this person is supposed to fight. Like y'all need to sit back and be fans and just enjoy the sport. Like y'all even talk about people's personal lives. Like why when it come to that?
Can we still expect to see any of those fights in the future though?
And y'all keep talking about fighting somebody. Didn't he just have a fight? Didn't he just have a fight? And what happened? What happened? What happened? He won, right? But how you look in it? Exactly. But y'all say some different when it's me, right? Cause y'all want me to lose. When y'all see people in that limelight too long, they want to take that they want somebody else to come take that spot. That's why it's always like, come on, bro. That's what happened with Floyd. Y'all seen him too much, and once y'all seen him so much, y'all start hating on like. It turned from.
When the two fighters finally came face to face, the tension was impossible to ignore. Jake Paul used his height advantage to stare down at Tank, creating an uncomfortable and heated moment. Tank responded with a shove, Jake immediately pushed back, and within seconds, security rushed in to separate them before the confrontation could escalate any further. What happened after the event was even more intense than what fans saw on stage. According to people who were there, Tank headed directly toward Jake Paul's area backstage and confronted him over comments involving his family. He made it clear that boxing talk was one thing, but bringing family into the argument crossed a line. Jake quickly responded with his own sharp remarks, and the exchange became heated almost immediately. The situation escalated so quickly that staff members and crew had to step between them to prevent things from getting out of control. While Jake's side appeared to treat the confrontation lightly, Tank's team took it very seriously. For a brief moment, it seemed like the argument could turn physical before everyone was finally separated.
Paul saved him from that.
Should he have fought Roach? Do you think he avoided him, ducked him, or anything like that? Or just this business decision?
I can't say, bro. It looks like it. It looks like he didn't want that. He didn't want to go back down that road. And Jake Paul saved him from that. You know, Jake Paul saved him from that, bro. He got out. You know what I mean?
That's the one that's going viral, Chin. That's a good one. Jake Paul saved him. Got you. I mean,
yeah. But that's the truth. It seems like.
Yeah.
And Roach, you know, hey, Roach came with it, bro. And it looks like through their familiarity of coming up in the amateurs and all that together, you know, Roach really know him better than most fighters.
Might have heard this one
know
before.
Him, bro. You know what I mean? Roach know him, bro. So
yeah.
I think that was hindsight always 2020. I didn't think he wanted to go back down that. That was a tough out.
The story became even bigger when fans recorded parts of the backstage confrontation on their phones. Videos spreading online appear to show Tank pointing directly at Jake during the heated exchange, while Jake remained calm and confident throughout the moment. The question many fans are asking is why emotions ran so high. For Tank, it comes down to respect. He has built his reputation as one of boxing's most dangerous punchers, winning titles across multiple weight classes and defeating high-level opponents. From his perspective, Jake Paul entered the spotlight with a massive social media following and used the platform to mock and challenge a fighter who has spent years proving himself inside the ring.
You can't be mad at somebody for doing what they feel is best for them.
Will it impact Tank's legacy if Jake Paul were like to beat him or even like knock him out?
Dude, Tank's a 3-division world champion, 4-time 3-division world champion. At the end of it, bro, you can't take anything away from him. Bro, you can't be mad at somebody for doing what they feel is best for them. It's the same way Roach feels Tank is the best option for him. Same way that Stevenson thinks Tank's the best option for him, or like all that stuff, right? At the end of it, bro, we just want to do what's best for ourselves, right?
Facts.
Right or wrong?
Facts.
So just do what's best for you.
For Jake Paul, this fight is about proving that he belongs in the boxing world. Before many of his previous bouts against Ben Askren, Tyron Woodley, Anderson Silva, and Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., critics doubted his chances, yet he continued to find success and exceed expectations. Taking on Tank Davis is viewed as his toughest challenge so far. Even putting up a strong performance against one of boxing's elite pound-for-pound fighters would help strengthen his reputation and show that he is more than just a social media personality stepping into the ring.
Training for something like this, obviously smaller guy. How was this in the training aspect, Jake?
Yeah, there's a lot of punching down, practicing, hitting below my knees, and a lot of speed.
Warming up
We're
now.
sparring.
That's what we need.
We're sparring.
Warm up.
So some
I know one
8-year-olds.
thing.
I got
If
the
I find
8-year-olds
out
in there.
anything, If I
and,
find out anything, I'm gonna beat your ass and I'm gonna beat Jaden Love ass. On my mama, I'm gonna beat both of y'all ass. On my mama. And he laughing. He know. He laughing.
What are you talking about?
What
does he have to do with this?
Let anything. You know what I'm talking about. Let anything. Nah, I don't have to say it right now. Don't worry about it. I don't gotta say it up here. Let anything happen. And I'ma show you and him.
That is why the comments and insults hit so hard. This goes far beyond ordinary trash talk between two fighters. At its core, the rivalry is about respect, credibility, and proving who truly deserves a place at the top of the boxing world. Both men feel they have earned that position in different ways, making every exchange more personal and every confrontation more intense.
That's a hard one, bro. That weight class difference is weird. Manny or Rolly? I got Manny.
What makes this matchup even more shocking is the massive difference in size between the two fighters. Jake Paul competes as a cruiserweight and has recently weighed in at around 200 pounds, giving him a significant physical advantage. That size difference has become one of the biggest talking points surrounding the fight and is a major reason why so many fans are fascinated by the challenge ahead. Tank Davis normally competes at lightweight, weighing around 135 pounds and possibly entering the ring closer to 140 pounds on fight night. Compared to Jake Paul's recent weight of about 200 pounds, that creates an enormous gap of roughly 60 to 65 pounds. Such a difference is extremely unusual in boxing and has become one of the biggest concerns and talking points surrounding this potential matchup. To help reduce the size advantage, the bout was structured as an exhibition rather than a standard professional fight. Officials also introduced specific conditions, including the use of 12-ounce gloves and a 195-pound catchweight limit. Even with those rules in place, Jake Paul is still expected to enter the event significantly heavier than Tank Davis, leaving a noticeable physical gap between the two fighters. Fans across social media have been reacting strongly to the matchup, with many focusing on the huge difference in size between the two fighters. Some believe the weight gap makes the contest unfair, while others argue that skill and experience can overcome physical advantages. The debate has only added more attention to the event. According to those present backstage, when Jake appeared confident about his size advantage, Tank quickly responded by making it clear that weight alone does not guarantee victory and that one clean shot can change everything inside the ring. The controversy surrounding the event only grew when reports surfaced that officials in Georgia were unwilling to host it, forcing the matchup to be relocated to Florida. That decision sparked even more debate among fans and analysts. Many critics argue that the event is designed more for entertainment and revenue than for traditional boxing competition, pointing to the exhibition format, the major streaming platform involvement, and the over-the-top press conference antics. As a result, some people see it less as a serious boxing contest and more as a high-profile crossover spectacle built to attract maximum attention. The surprising part is that the same reasons people criticize the event are also what make it so appealing. Modern boxing is driven as much by attention as competition, and this matchup has plenty of both. Netflix's previous Jake Paul event attracted an enormous global audience, proving the power of crossover boxing on a major streaming platform. If a fight between Jake Paul and Tank Davis generates similar interest, it could set new viewership records. Whether fans see it as a legitimate boxing contest or pure entertainment, the reality is that millions will still tune in to watch what happens. That is one of Jake Paul's biggest strengths as a promoter and public figure. He has a unique ability to attract attention and keep people invested in his events, regardless of whether they support him or want to see him lose. His personality, confidence, and willingness to take on controversial challenges create constant discussion, making his fights must-watch events for both fans and critics alike. Another major moment came when Jake Paul and Tank Davis reportedly agreed to a $2 million side bet during the Miami press conference. Jake initially suggested a $1 million wager, and Tank immediately raised it to $2 million, with both men shaking hands on the challenge. The rivalry only intensified backstage, where both exchanged more verbal shots about the bet and the outcome of the fight. At this point, the matchup feels like more than a boxing event. It has become a personal challenge with pride, money, and reputation all on the line. History has shown that backstage confrontations often reveal genuine emotions that cameras never fully capture, and many fans believe those moments can change the entire tone of a fight. Reactions online remain divided. Some fans believe Jake's size and pressure will be too much to handle, while others argue that Tank's power can end the fight with a single punch. A third group sees the whole spectacle as entertainment rather than serious boxing, but even those critics continue talking about it, which only increases the attention surrounding the event. Jake has built a reputation for getting under opponents' skin and creating psychological pressure long before fight night, using confidence and controversy to keep his rivals emotionally invested. The big question is whether Tank will allow that strategy to affect him or stay focused on the task ahead. What makes the matchup especially dangerous is that Tank Davis is widely respected for his explosive punching power and ability to change a fight instantly. He carries himself with complete confidence and has shown throughout his career that he only needs one clear opportunity to make an impact. That combination of emotion, rivalry, and knockout potential is exactly why so many people are watching this story unfold. This entire situation brings up a bigger debate about what this event really represents. Some fans see it as real boxing, where two fighters are competing under rules and taking real risks in the ring. Others argue it is more focused on entertainment, built around promotion, personalities, and viral moments rather than pure sport. The truth likely sits somewhere in between, because while the buildup feels like a spectacle, the physical danger and competitive pressure inside the ring are still very real. That mix is exactly why the event continues to divide opinion while also drawing huge attention. Traditional boxing fans are strongly divided over this kind of matchup. Some believe it hurts the sport's credibility, arguing that attention should stay on real title fights and established contenders rather than crossover bouts involving influencers and non-traditional athletes. On the other side, supporters say these events bring fresh audiences, bigger revenue, and renewed global interest in boxing, helping keep the sport relevant in today's entertainment-driven world. Ironically, the intense backstage drama has only amplified that effect, pushing boxing back into mainstream conversations. Whether people see it as a spectacle or a serious contest, it has become one of the most talked about events of the year. After this intense backstage confrontation, things are likely to get even more controlled and more heated at the same time. Security will almost certainly be increased at all upcoming events before fight night to prevent another incident. Jake Paul is expected to double down on his trash talk, using more props, jokes, and personal insults to keep the pressure on. On the other side, Tank Davis is likely to respond by becoming even more locked in, training with greater intensity and focusing more on aggression and knockout preparation. Both sides now seem fully committed, and the tension is only building as the fight gets closer. If this matchup was already intense, the recent Backstage confrontation has pushed it to a whole new level. What started as a heated promotion has now turned into a deeply personal rivalry, with both fighters exchanging harsh words, threats, and heavy insults after the press conference. The tension between Jake Paul and Gervonta, Tank Davis, has made the upcoming fight feel more serious and emotional than ever, with November 14th shaping up to be a highly anticipated showdown where both men are determined to prove a point inside the ring. The big question now is whether this matchup should be seen as a real competitive fight or more of an entertainment-driven spectacle built for Netflix. Some believe Jake Paul's size and physical strength could give him an advantage, helping him handle pressure inside the ring, while others argue that Gervonta Tank Davis only needs one precise punch to completely change the outcome. As the debate continues, fans remain split on what will actually happen when they meet. If you enjoyed the discussion, share your thoughts and stay tuned to Fight Field for more updates.